Welcome back to another video. My name is Nicholas and this is Eating That. We are in Eastern Uganda in Mbale City, and one of you in the comment section requested to get the coffee experience. So this is going to be the video, and also another request was to do the street food. In Mbale City there is a corridor. That person was specific. There is a corridor. Also we're going to look at that video after this one. So we're going to go to one of the coffee shop in Mbale City, somewhere in Mbale City. Then we go through the CEO of the place is going to take us through the process, how it is made, where it comes from, all the places around Mbale where that coffee comes from, and also we're going to test it. Then after we're going to go to a local home, also get a different experience how they make their coffee. So we're going to have two videos in one video. Just imagine a city and also a village, a home village. So don't go anywhere, keep watching until the end. So let's go. The place I was talking about in the introduction of this video. So we're going to meet a CEO. Hope you can see him in the background. He's going to take us through, introduce us to this place, the name, what they do. I want to get the experience. After we are going to go drink something, and also they have some eats around which you're going to see in the video. So let's go meet the CEO. As you can see him, he's there waiting for us. So let's go.
Welcome viewers, this is Mobile Coffee, Uganda, found in Mbale City, predominantly a city of coffee and culture. We are located around Bishop Wasike Road, but this is a traditional coffee shop. We've been here for 10 years. I'm called Mathias CEO. I'm the CEO of this place, and we would like to take you through the activities of this shop. Number one, this is a 24-hour shop, and number two, it is an experiential coffee shop where you participate in the brewing of the coffee. We use a system called the pour-over system, and that is where coffee is put in a cup, and hot water is percolated directly from the top of the cup or the mug. So one of the key things that we do here is there is involvement of the farmers. As you can read, the areas that coffee come from: Sironko, Manafa, Ulambuli, Bukwo, there's Mbale, Kapchorwa, Bududa, and Namisindwa. We work with a cross-section of households who are practicing ecological farming and provide them with premium prices based on the kind of effort they put in making this cup a success. So primarily we get this kind of coffee from the farm. It's called parchment coffee. And then we have a facility in the industrial area where we do the milling, the roasting, and the grinding. So at this rate, we have packages here. These are ready for the market, and we're the ones who are producing them in our roastery. We also have customized cups. When we are doing the beveraging, we have these customized cups, which we do use for serving the coffee. Just as you may see here, we always ask the customers what grammage of coffee. This is roughly 10 grams, and you can call it a light. If you put another one, this is a medium, and if you put another, that is about 30 grams, and that is a strong cup. So what you do is you pour it over here and release the water. There you go. So this is a very nice cup of coffee. You can always mix it without first putting the sugar, if you so wish, or else you can put any type of sugar that you need. For example, the normal sugar that is taken by most people here in this town are 3 spoons of sugar, and then you allow it to brew and settle. If you want to have a nice cup of coffee, you allow it brew and settle, and then you enjoy it as a whole bean cup of coffee, because you know everything is set and easily processed here. We don't have what you call modern machinery, the espresso machines, mostly the espresso machine. Espresso machine is an Italian technology that normally processes, sucks the oil out of the coffee for other uses. And that's why you can have a spectrum of so many types of coffee. That is call it cappuccino, call it latte, macchiato, and others. But the basic extraction machine that is available in most coffee shops or in most coffee shops is that espresso machine. So, but for us, we chose to create a mechanism that is user-friendly, even at your home level. If you look at the countries like Ethiopia, they have what you call a coffee ceremony. With them, they use a pot to boil the coffee on the fire. For us, we boil the water, and then we pour over the coffee. It's called the pour-over system. Actually, to me, this is the best coffee system. Why? Because even all labs use this kind of system to test which type of coffee they are buying. So you find that most people have actually moved into fancy latte designs and other ways of consuming coffee as kind of a prestige venture. But for us, we are doing it as a culture. We're also doing it as a way of empowering our communities by their own product. You know, if, for example, every Ugandan drank a cup of coffee every morning, we will not have anything to export. It means that all we produce will be consumed in this country, and therefore, if any, the price will automatically shoot high, because there will be competition between the Ugandan consumers and foreigners who still actually today take about 95% of the Ugandan coffee as the imports out of Uganda. So for that matter, coffee is an economic kind of bond between the families of Mount Elgon, most predominantly the Bagisu. We also have other relative activities that go alongside the coffee. You know, we have the animal household keeping. That is a very key area where most people don't understand that every household in Mount Elgon has at least a cow of milk, and for that matter, you find very nutritious young people. We also have the culture itself. When you look at the Kadodi drum, that skin that covers all those drums is made out of the cow skin. Traditionally, we have a circumcision, but the circumcision is a transition from the child, from the boyhood to manhood, as a way of practice that has taken so many years. So every year like this one, even here, we gather the young people around who volunteer themselves and participate in the ritual. But as you may have heard or learned, that Kadodi is the second largest carnival, call it, in the world after the Samba, and maybe around the French festival. So we are around number 3 and 2 because this is a mass crowd and it's a voluntary crowd, and it is set by the indigenous people. So to me, I think I would love to encourage other people who would like to also test this type of coffee. Our brand is called Mobile Coffee. We have a branch in Kampala, Ham Shopping Ground. Soon we shall be opening another 2 branches, one in the northern and another one in the west. So these are some of the national treasures that we should really pay attention to, because other people don't have such in their countries, not even a single global product from such countries. So thank you so much for your time. So Mount Elgon is, I think, the third highest peak in Africa with 4,321 meters above sea level. And apart from Ugandan, which is the highest peak, we have the lower ranges. And so these ranges here, starting from 2,200, is where coffee practices start from. If we start from the northern part, we started with Kapchorwa. Kapchorwa's elevation starts from 1,800 to 2,400. So we find that the coffee that comes from Kapchorwa is slightly different from the coffee that comes from Sironko because it is slightly lower. And when you come to Mbale, there are what you can call critical lab differences. Because you see, when you look at the elevation, this is a cross, it's a 300, it's around 360 degrees mountain. So on the Ugandan side, which has all these areas, it has Namisindwa, Bududa, Kapchorwa, Sironko, Mbale. As it goes around, we have the ranges, and these ranges are what farming practices are taking place. So when you see each different location, it is an origin that is predominantly producing a specific cap, and that cap there will have differences if you only go deep in the lab. But on a normal check, you will not find the differences. But if you go deep in the lab, checking the body, and also coffee is more about the value chain. If somebody did not handle it proper at primary level, it becomes very difficult for you to really enjoy the cup. But if somebody has handled it properly as recommended, high, like 1.5 feet above the earth, and washed it with clean water, dried it within a good storage facility, on a right time, you'll enjoy that cup. You may not realize the difference, but when it comes to altitudes, like those professional cupping experts, they will realize the altitude, they will realize the body, they will realize the aroma, they will realize several other ingredients in the cup. But for us here, we do them because of identity and the classification of the origin of the area. You know, every household here in Mount Elgon is at least having a minimum of 50 trees of coffee. And that can give, if well looked after, can give at least 100 kilograms of coffee, coffee parchment. So you're looking at a million shillings per annum. Not even per annum, but by that kind of harvest. Because this happens twice. As you may know that this town has a lot of assets, especially owned by the union, because they had a lot of money that was got from the coffee. Historically, I'm told the coffee worked as a security bond for Uganda's independence, because the British wanted to know how Uganda would survive if they withdrew. And one of the things that we put across was that we have our coffee farms, and that is what we're going to sustain. So, for that matter, until recently, the roasting coffee in Uganda was not accepted because it was a cash crop. Therefore, there was no law that was allowing domestic roasting. So around 1994 is when the new coffee law allowed Ugandans to do roasting. So it is still a new thing. That's why you see there are very few coffee roasteries in Uganda. But this is a very big economic boost to our people. In fact, if you go in the countryside and it's a coffee harvest season, you cannot employ anyone because everybody has money. But when the coffee season is off, then you can find people building because there will be labor. But if there is other coffee activities, everybody has money, everybody is riding a bike, everybody is, merrymaking. So for that matter, we see it as a very serious economic identity for our people, and we always prefer to encourage people to do more farming because it is an economy that does not really disappear, because we have some trees that have spent over 50 years in some homesteads. Since the establishment of their trees, they have never stamped them, neither have they relocated. So that shows you that that family has benefited from that tree for close to 50 years. So we encourage people to plant more coffee trees, but we also encourage government to improve on empowering smallholders like us here to expand on what we are trying to do, because this is really an experiential but promotion kind of unit, because people, whoever walks in here really gets out drinking something. And some people, unfortunately, it is for their first time. They have never tasted coffee in a country that has produced coffee for so many years. So we are blessed to be part of this, and we will keep doing it for and as when we can. This is a pocket-friendly cup. We normally sell them 1,000 shillings per cup, even here in Kampala. So we have not discriminated anyone. We also have these others for 2,000. So you can see this is 1,000, 2,000. I mean 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. And we have a pack of 250 grams at 10,000. This is one of our locations. As I said, we have another one in Kampala, Ham Shopping Center, Block E, second floor, Mobile Coffee Uganda. The same with Mbale Plot 6, Bishop Wasike Road. But I also have a telephone number 785-240-922. You can contact me for any coffee business, or even when you want to set up a small enterprise like this, we can help you start one. So we have a roastery in the industrial area, and as I said, we are opening up another shop like this in Gulu and another one in Hoima. So soon we'll really get oftenly reaching you or letting you know our progress in terms of domestic consumption beveraging. You had asked about the city and its identity with the coffee. As you can see, when you are arriving at the Collabo Tower, you'll find that there is a symbol of coffee beans, roasted coffee beans on the Collabo Tower. That Collabo Tower is a historical monument for this city. But if you're observant enough, you'll see that when you reach at the Collabo Tower, the coffee bean is symbolizing that every household you see here relies on that coffee. Yeah, this is a very nice cup, as you can see it. It is simply brewed, and you can see the content is very strong.
You have heard from the gentleman. I think he shared more than what I expected, even more than you expected. So it was a lot of experience. We dive into the culture, what it means to the Bageso people. I'm from a different society, Central. I know some of you are watching here from different societies. Some of you don't know where you come from, but when you do research, you can find out that you came from somewhere in a small society. So the CEO took us through the process, how it is made, also some of the places where it comes from, also try to give us the difference, which you cannot get as coffee consumers, but if you are an expert, you can get that. So this is the last part where we're going to, not the last part, but this is the part where we're going to eat, drink, also get some eats. Then after there, I'm going to let you know what is going to happen. So keep watching, don't go anywhere. So let's go into we get the experience, because we have to do, you can do this by yourself. So let's go, don't go anywhere. You can do this by yourself. So, the Mugenda. So when you come here, they can allow you do the experience by yourself. You just follow the steps and do the cooking yourself. You do the mixing yourself. So, but this lady is going to do that because I'm going to be behind the camera. But if it was you, you do this by yourself. So let's go.
This is us. This is who and what we are. Oh, sit me down. in Africa.
So how many cups, how many spoons should we take?
Depends on the person.
Oh, it depends on the person. Okay, two will be enough.
The DNA of Africa flows in every fiber of our being.
Wow.
The glory
Wow.
and light of Africa shines brighter and brighter.
Okay, two.
Africa to the world.
Okay, we are going to give it like a minute to settle. Then we have this. Woohoo! Bubo by Uganda Build Uganda. Okay. So this brings us to the very end of this video, because you have to go to one of the local homes, get also that different perspective, how they make it locally. You wanted an experience where you can find coffee in Mbale City, and this is the only place I can recommend, because you are free to do, even to get the experience, you can do this by yourself. So this is going to cost you around a leaf moja, but they have like 3 different sizes. This is a leaf moja, which I'm going to put on the screen so that you can get different conversion in the dollars and also shillings. Let us sit and leave this place. One of the rare tastes you're going to find, one of the rarest ones. But also we made like 4 videos from this place. We went to Elgon Mountain. I showed you how malewa grows, where it goes from, which kind of environment it goes from. And also the second video was how it is cooked. I'm going to drop all those in the comment section. You can check them out, because I don't want you to leave out any information. So what else should we do next? These are the videos I'm doing from this side. These were recommended by you. So bring in more suggestions, because from there it makes it so easy for me to move around and know what I'm going to do from different societies. So drop those in the comment section. So let's go find one of the homes. First, wait. Okay, we are on. So let's go find one of the homes where we can do this locally at home. We go to the gardens, we harvest it, we sun dry it, we wash it, we roast it, we crush it, and then we make coffee. We make coffee. So don't go anywhere, keep watching until the end. Thank you so much for being part of Eating the African Way. I know you have got more information, more than you expected. It was gold. Free knowledge, just not free knowledge, and we all know knowledge is power. So this part is going to end here, but don't go anywhere. I know you have noticed something different in this video. You can order your t-shirt. You can, in the comment section, you can reach out to me. I'm going to drop my number in the description box. You can reach out to me, make orders. Don't worry if you are outside Africa. You can also make orders. We can see how we can reach to you within Africa, within Uganda. Get my number. We can talk. The shirts are out. Eating the African way. And our slogan is my heritage. I know we come from different societies, and then because I wanted to say our heritage, but we have different, like we come from different societies, we have different ways of living. That's why for me it is my heritage, which can be like your heritage. So my heritage has a lot of information behind it. I know you get it. So order now before the shirts are over. Please order. I wanted to take you through from the city how they make their coffee from that coffee shop you have just seen some minutes back. So afterwards, I told you I'm going to take you to a local home or a local place where they can also do coffee, so that they can take us through the process, how it is roasted until the end. What I'm trying to tell you is you can do this. You can do this at your home. You can come here, get the full experience. These guys, they can give you the full experience of how you can make coffee from the garden. You sun dry it, you wash it, you roast it. Imagine going through all this if you book them.
My name is called Mukubisi Muhammed. I work with Casa Uganda. I also have a branch called Wanale Follows Lodge. I work as a tour guide in the community. So I normally receive the international guests, and then international guests outside there, and then I give them experiences like coffee tours, also herbal medicine tours, and research, and also culture, because by Kilani I'm a Mugisu, so I also do cultural tours, and also we also have culinary tours, which means the indigenous food, and then vegetables which were eaten by the eldest people. Roasting, to get to the medium, you use 20 minutes. 20 minutes are enough. We are removing it. So here we do what we call degassing. So when the coffee is heated, so we must cool it on this our wooden tray. So we are cooling it. We wait it for 5 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. Then from 5 minutes, then we shall put in the mortar.
So much to talk about Africa. Talk about game reserves, national parks, waterfalls, islands. Wait a minute. Food. A minute. Food.
So the aromas themselves, they just come when you are pounding like this. So you found me when I have already roasted some of the coffee. So this roasted coffee from green bean. So to get the roasted coffee, you first get red cherries, then you pulp. After pulping, you dry, and then after drying, you get dry parchment. Then you hard. You will hard locally using our mortar. Then we remove the husks. After removing the husks, then we winnow the husks. Then we remain with the green bean, which is like this. Then after remaining with the green bean is the one which we normally put the saucepan on the fire. Then we roast using the mingling stick. And the coffee also has a story behind that there was a man who went to graze his goats. After grazing his goats, taking back home, the man found goats were not sleeping. So the man wondered, what's happening to my goats? From there, the following day, the man took again in the same place the goats. So the goats, again, they coming to bringing them back home. The goats also didn't sleep. So the man, again, he wondered, and then the third day, he said, at least I must wait, and I look at these goats, what they are eating, and then I see what is happening. Then after taking the goats, then he realizing the goats were eating a fruit of coffee. Fruit of coffee, it was just a red cherry or a green cherry. So the man had also to pick some of the cherries and took home for tasting. Man, after tasting, he realized he didn't even sleep on that day. Then that's how he discovered that coffee, when you take coffee, you cannot sleep. So that's why we say coffee, when you drink coffee, it adds you, or it improves on your memory system. And then you can also, you can't sleep. So which means coffee is a fruit, but it's very good to everyone. Also coffee for us, we are the growers of coffee, but we grow is also indigenous food, like bananas. Coffee is friendly to bananas, climbing yams, and also some trees, providing shade and nitrogen to the soil. And also those trees are also herbs. Some of the trees are herbs. As me, Mukubisi Muhammed, speaking, I do research on local herbs. So some of the trees, I use them as herbs on my research to treat diseases like UTIs, chest pain, kidney failure, heart diseases, stomach pain, asthma, pneumonia, headache, and among others. And cold, the same in addition, cold, flu, whooping cough, and among others.
I'm going to drop Muhammed's number in my description box in case you want him to give you the full experience of Mbale coffee. He's the right guy for you. So let me also enjoy this as I wait for the final product. Are we going to have coffee?
Yes, we are going to have coffee right now.
Wow! So don't go anywhere. Keep watching until the end.
Yeah, so just feel free. We are going to enjoy coffee until the end.
Yeah, but if you missed out any information, you can let me know in the comment section. Next time I can do better. I can provide more than what I think I've provided in this video. But also tell us your side about coffee. Where are you watching us from? Do you have those coffee gardens? Do you make coffee? How is it? How is it cheap? Is it expensive? We need to know this. Okay, so let us continue the video. Don't go anywhere until the end.
And also, there are some songs you can make while you're pounding. That how many halai kalimekawa, how many halai kalimekawa, as you are doing the work. Imwanyi indai ilimekawa. It means a good coffee has a nice taste, because mainly our coffee from the slopes of Mount Elgon, it has nice aromas and then good taste. That's why when you are singing, it means you are telling that the coffee from Elgon is ever good. It has a nice taste. That's why we say how many hala. It is just a local song in our local language. How many halai halimekawa, Hamwanyi khalai khalimo ikawa, khamwanyi khalai khalimo ikawa, khamwanyi khalai khalimo ikawa, khamwanyi khalai khalimo ikawa, khamwanyi khalai khalimo ikawa, imwanyi indayi ilimo ikawa, imwanyi indayi ilimo ikawa. So there are some who can say that imwanyi indayi or khamwanyi khalai. So they are almost the same. So imwanyi, it means coffee. Then khamwanyi, it means also coffee. So you can decide, but the same as you understand the meaning.
So this brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was I hope you got some information out of it. I know sometimes it doesn't go the way we planned, but I always try to come up with something. I think the second part of this video, this gentleman took you through well. You got more information, you know what he does. So get his number from my description box, talk to him, tell him you're from Eating the African Way, Nicholas. So this is what we have on the display. I took 2 cups of coffee. I'm having a hard one. It is called a hard one.
Yeah, strong.
Yes, yeah, a strong coffee. And also, you having, is it soft one?
It's soft one, not strong.
Not strong. Okay. So we're also having groundnuts and yellow bananas, these small yellow bananas. So please come be part of this. Let us enjoy it together. So I'm not adding sugar to mine. I want to get that taste, that authenticity, that traditional taste. I know you have tasted this. I know how it tastes.
Yes. So mainly it tastes well. You are feeling it?
Yeah. Ooh. It tastes like medicine. It is too strong.
And coffee itself is the medicine. Coffee itself, it's the medicine. Even the roots are medicine. Even the flowers.
You know, from the societies we come from, people have so many theories about this stuff. They say they do that and that, manpower, heal some diseases.
With the coffee. Yeah, mainly it also boosts the immunity, also in memory system. And also it gives you energy, which means like a man, it adds you energy, so that when you are in the field, you'll be strong.
Which field?
For us, a man, you must marry a wife. So when you reach in the field, you must have energy to so that you protect your you protect the house. Yeah?
I know.
So
are you thinking like what I'm thinking?
When you take coffee, it gives you energy. So that you and then also coffee also it makes you awake. Without when you drink it, when you take it in the right time, it makes you awake. You can be maybe like now, maybe you are going for the longer journey. Maybe like those people who take marungi or marungi. Instead of taking marungi, I advise them just to use coffee. Coffee is also it is a very good one.
Okay.
Using marungi, mila, using coffee is more.
This is one of those. I'm feeling that you know, ever tasted something and you get that like original taste, that pure taste, the authenticity. This is what I'm getting from this tea. It is so hard. It sounds like original.
Yeah, it's original from Masawaland. Yeah, it's very original, organic, and mainly we grow organic coffee. So when it's coming up, it comes up pure. and then original.
But the main purpose of this video is I wanted to give you something different. You should stop only thinking about Kampala, also think about Mbale and other societies around, other cities around. In Mbale, you're going to get coffee experience. There's so many tourist places you can go to, so many resorts around. He's the right man. I'm going to drop his number in the description box. Reach out to him.
Yeah.
You're not going to regret.
I welcome outside there all people to come to Wanale Follows.
Yeah, all over the world.
All over the world. They come to Wanale Follows Lodge. They will find me in the community. So with all the package of tourism.
Okay, I think we're going to close this video from here. Yeah, I want to finish my tea peacefully.
So we are enjoying.
Yeah, you better enjoy your money.
So
You
here,
better- before
where
you
we
die.
are sitting, we are sitting in the hut. So
Yeah.
this is the form of a hut. So which means this person called Mr. Swale. We are sitting in the hut of Swale Naminya, the owner of.
Oh, the one of this place.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is also a good place for campfire night. Campfire.
Yeah, exactly.
It is so good. If you
Yeah.
have nyama choma,
Namachoma,
this is where you can come here,
Well,
booze.
booze, and those people who like drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe there are those who like malua, beer, maybe juice. Non-alcoholic and the alcoholic cocktails and non-cocktails. This is a place of
Okay.
resting.
All right. Catch up in the next video. Bye bye. Stay safe
Bye bye.
and stay positive.